Have you ever made something you don't really like but you know someone you love will adore it? That's this project for me. I started with scrap wood and stapled onto ivy strands to one side. I flipped it over and repeated the process, adding ivy in those gaps. Then I got a 10 strand of remote control fairy lights and stapled those across the wood so that the strands run down the ivy. I had to be careful not to staple too tightly to crimp the wires or the lights wouldn't work. I added hanging hardware to the back and some ivy across the front of the wood piece. In hindsight, I should have painted the wood to match the wall, but it's okay because my daughter is obsessed with her light up ivy wall, and that is all that matters.
Here's how I make my easy DIY floating shelves. I used an 8-foot piece of board that I cut in two and corner braces, which I painted white. You want to place those on the bottom of your board and mark where the screws are going to go in. Make sure the screws are small and that they don't go all the way through your board. Once that's done, I like to use painter's tape as a visual to see exactly where my shelves are going to go. Once you have the perfect spot, you can mark on the wall exactly where you're going to drill. Be sure to use drywall anchors if you're drilling into drywall. Tap those in and then you're ready to screw the shelf into the wall, and that's it. Those are my easy DIY floating shelves.
The other day I saw this tutorial on how to make your own little mushroom lamp. It almost seemed too good to be true, so of course I had to test it out. I got all of the supplies, most of them were from IKEA. Then I went to taping them down, and I also used some brown paper to help cover more of it. Then I used this textured spray paint to cover the insides of both the vase and the bowl. I tried to do this in layers and left time in between each coat. Honestly, spraying inside the little vase was really hard. I don't really know how you're supposed to do that. But I left them overnight to dry, and then I just took all the taping and paper off. I ordered these puck lights on Amazon, and they come with sticky backs and little remotes. Then I just attached it to the inside of the bowl, which you flip upside down and put on top of the vase to reveal a little mushroom, and then you can turn it on, and I think it's so cute.
Here's how I made an interactive music wall that plays music when I tap it with my phone. So first I designed all the album covers, and then I used my sister's printer to print it out. But the printer messed up the words, so I had to write them myself. And then I had to do a shit ton of cutting, and more cutting. And then I took these NFC stickers and I stuck them on the back of all the albums, and I programmed them so that when I tapped them with my phone would play music. And then I stuck them all on the wall, but it looked kind of boring, so I decided to add some of these origami stars to spice it up, and this is what it looked like in the end.